What's up, Royals? I am Empress Lazuli, and you are your Empire. Pisces, welcome to your January 2020 monthly divine session. I'm super excited to dive in to see what advice, encouragement, and assistance there is for you to hear for this month that's starting out this master building year for us all as a collective, as I'm sure you know and have tapped into the energy of that already. So let's dive right in to see what messages we have for you. So for your current self at the moment, you have this Two of Swords energy, Pisces. And I really feel like going into this new year with this Two of Swords energy, you're really taking the time to organize your mental space. You know, it's very easy with Piscean energy to get caught up in the dreams and the illusions of everything. But definitely for January 2020, I feel like you are going on a journey where you are taking a leap of faith when it comes to thinking differently and wanting to go on that journey of organizing your mind and feeling more stable mentally here. With the Queen of Pentacles, there's definitely a strong Capricorn influence on all of us as a collective because there are so many planets in that zodiac sign, and it's also the Capricorn season at the moment. So you're definitely obviously as a Pisces picking up on that intuitive energy and knowing that as someone that can think very elusively and can get caught up in the dreamy state, you are taking a leap of faith and becoming more structured, embracing that earth energy of more structure, right? There could also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you're wanting to take a leap of faith on, and right now with this Two of Swords energy, you are making a decision and balancing out how you are going to take action with this full energy and engage in a new beginning with this person. All right. So for the theme of the month, you have the Hanged One. So this kind of matches this Two of Swords energy, right? Where they're in suspense, you're taking time to reflect, to resonate, to actually pick up on what spirit is wanting to communicate with you. Really taking a moment to pick up on the intuitive energies that you're feeling and allowing that to guide you in moving forward throughout this month in January 2020. So the theme for you is definitely being in a position of resonance and taking a pause to really gather yourself and see things from all possible angles. Why is this the Hanged One here for the theme of the month? Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Fool. So as I said, for some of you, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you are looking to make a decision about and taking a leap of faith towards this person, and you're getting clearer in how you want to handle that and address that mentally. With the theme of the month being the Hanged One here, and you taking that moment to pause and meditate on everything around you, the reason why you're putting yourself in that position of suspense here with the Hanged One has to do with you wanting to reap the harvest, you wanting to make decisions that will allow you to harvest a large crop, right, when it comes time to reap. Okay, and this has to do with love. Like, I feel like this could have to do with you really wanting to solidify a relationship, a loving relationship with someone, and take a leap of faith. This could be in starting a relationship, in progressing a relationship to the next level, because you see this as stable fulfillment. You see this bringing in a lot of fruit for you. You see a lot of promise and fruitfulness from this relationship, or from just you investing more in becoming more stable and grounding those thoughts of yours, taking more time to structure and plan out your dreams and your goals. Going on that journey is going to benefit you a lot, and you know that. So you're taking the time to get in this meditative pose where you're giving yourself the time to stay in one place and make all of the notes you need to make and gain the structure instead of whizzing here, whizzing there, going here, going there. You're tying yourself up like, look, we need to build structure here. Let's do it. Let's focus. Let's put all of our energy into building. Okay? And we're staying here until we've seen everything, and then we're going to move forward. Alright, Pisces, so the key goal this month is that Four of Swords energy. So as I said before, a past way that you were taking action, a past way that you were thinking about a certain circumstance, or just in general how you were thinking when it comes to your sense of stability and foundation is being changed. Your key goal is to put that to rest. Put to rest any old patterns of thinking when it comes to your stability, when it comes to structure, when it comes to building. Basically putting to rest any of those battles that are no longer serving you coming into January 2020 here. And the Fool will not leave you alone, Pisces. So you're definitely taking a leap of faith here. It's definitely a leap of faith for you. Okay? You're used to your mind going 100 miles an hour. You're used to thinking so many different thoughts. You're used to going to battle with all of these dreams. Okay, but with the Fool here, you're having a new beginning and taking a leap of faith and engaging in more structural practices. And Capricorn has a heavy influence on that, especially this month. It's Capricorn season. Judgment, exactly. You're making a judgment for yourself that says, you know what? It's time for me to build. It's time for me to ground myself a bit more. It's time for me to become more responsible and tangibly see the results of all of this energy that I typically have going on in my head. You have so many ideas, but you have little to show for it in the material realm, and you're really wanting to change that in January 2020, Pisces. So the obstacles to overcome is the Six of Wands. Knowing that you can collaborate with other people to be successful. Knowing that you will be victorious in charging forward and working with other people. Okay? Possibly positions of leadership here with the Six of Wands. Ace of Wands and Justice came out. So literally, by you going and stepping into this new beginning and taking action for your abundance, for your prosperity, it's balancing out the scales. Like, balancing out the scales is like you thinking as many ideas as you actually see or are taking action on. Like you have 50 ideas and you're taking action on, a fair amount of them. You're balancing out the things that are coming to you and what you're taking action on, Pisces, instead of it being like, oh, I have so many ideas and I'm not taking action on them. You're going to a position where you're overcoming that energy of stagnancy, overcoming that energy of just sitting there, and you're taking action. So the major accomplishment here is seeing your ships come in. That's beautiful. Deciding to deciding to get in the battle, get in the fight, right? Because one's energy is fire energy. Deciding to engage in the battle, deciding to shine with the star at the bottom of the deck, deciding to embrace that aspect of yourself and be open, okay, and be exposed as well. For some of you that may not be comfortable with being exposed, shining, because this is a time when you're manifesting something for yourself. With the Three of Wands, the accomplishment is that you stood your ground when it came to sticking to your vision and seeing success in it and creatively building something, and you're seeing the result of that. So what is it to avoid? The Ace of Cups is here for what to avoid. That's too many. Okay, so why is the Ace of Cups here for what to avoid? Why is the Ace of Cups here for what to avoid? Justice card popped out. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. So as a Pisces, I really feel like with these 3 cards coming out to clarify the Ace of Cups, having Justice, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Chariot, Pisces, I really feel like right now it's time to avoid like being comfortable. Don't be too comfortable in your own energy. Now is the time to balance your energy out, not to sit in your own comfortable emotional energy, okay? Now is the time for you to embrace this Capricorn assistance that is wanting to help you to stand firm on structuring and planning and organizing this new beginning that you know is here for yourself. And riding out with the Chariot, knowing that you will be successful, knowing that you will be triumphant, knowing that you have everything that you need and that you've worked hard enough to this point to be able to reap the rewards of winning the battle, or winning the war instead of winning every single battle. Okay? So avoid being in a position of being too comfortable. Don't be stagnant. With the 8 of Cups here for what to embrace, be willing to move away from an old way of conducting yourself emotionally. Like how I said before, like with your energy, it's like you may have tried to build structure on your emotional tendencies, to dream and have illusions. You may have stood strong on that and wanted to stand on that foundation, but Piscean energy is like too foggy and unclear for you to really stand firmly on. So you need to embrace moving away to higher senses of stability when it comes to your emotions and allowing that transformation to happen. Embrace the transformation. Embrace the rebirth of you shifting your focus into a more structured plan and way of handling things, Pisces, okay? This Capricorn energy is to help you ground a lot of these intuitive messages that you are getting. You have to be able to manifest them on the material plane, and you have to tap into earth energy of some kind in order to allow that process to happen. Capricorn is the best possible earth energy to collaborate with, especially for Pisces, in order to see that. Alright, so where will you find support? The Magician here. You'll find support in manifesting what you know needs to happen at this time. So you could know exactly what you need to do in order to step into your power. You may know exactly what you need to do to come out of that energy of like being too comfortable in your water element. Now is the time for you to manifest this structure. Manifest, like, can we clarify this Magician, please? Let's get some more information on this Magician. 6 of Pentacles. Now is the time for you to balance out. So like I was saying, don't be comfortable in your water energy. Don't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm a Pisces, I belong here. It's like, no, balance yourself out. Balance out what you're receiving intuitively as dreams and how you are manifesting that on the earthly realm. How you are structuring and organizing, how you are manifesting. The first rule to manifestation is writing things down. You can't just dream and then expect for it to happen and manifest for you. After you dream it, have a dream journal, right? Write your dream down. Use your dreams to write down a list of manifestations that you would like to see come true and move from there. right? Advice and encouragement. The devil literally represents Capricorn. So as I've been saying this entire spread, you need to focus on building structurally. Focus on feeling solid in your foundation this month. It will set you up powerfully for this entire year for 2020. What? Set you up very powerfully for this year. For the rest of this year, Pisces. If you focus on the structure, focus on building. You have the Seven of Swords here and the Six of Cups. So this is definitely moving away from and making a change from any type of mental like airiness that you may have felt before. Actually taking action and taking steps to balance yourself. Okay? In your past with the Six of Cups, you could be familiar and used to, a certain way of feeling. This January is a challenge for you to go to the depths and really become more obsessive about materially applying some weight, okay, to your dreams. So what message is there for Pisces from the Walk Your Light Oracle for January 2020? You have Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Okay, Pisces, where are you being called to journey to at this moment? You cannot stay where you've always stayed. You have to move. And there's not always going to be a journey that is mapped out for you already. Sometimes you have to make your own path, So it's like, where are you being called to go? And how are you going to... Look, literally. Where are you being called to journey to? These both have heavy water in here. You're journeying away from some kind of emotional body, moving through it into the promise of more. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to, Pisces? Definitely embrace the journey of more structure, more planning, more organization during this January 2020 for Capricorn season. Alright, so that is all I have for you, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out your rising and moon signs for January 2020 as well. Also be sure to shop EmpressLazuli.com and definitely check the links below to book your personal divine coaching session with me. Thanks so much for tuning in, Pisces. See you next time. Bye.